Hello everybody, it's Elizabeth with Inner Light Moon Oracle. I'm here to give the new moon in Sagittarius reading for everyone. It's such a potent time and beautiful time for a very deep and new start and sort of a realigning with directions everyone's already been putting in place for a long time. If we look at the past few years, there have been a lot of deep and massive restructuring happening. And I'm just going to take a minute to tune in with everyone who will be on the call today and people coming in the future, and just asking that the best information for everyone comes through, for everyone's highest good, with the greatest clarity and deepest understanding. Okay, so let's look at these three piles. Take a minute and just tune in and see if one of these piles resonates with you. Very good. And we'll start with the leftmost pile. Put these guys aside for now. Okay, so for those of you that chose the left pile, we have the integration card, which is your card for this new moon. And behind you, we have the dance card, dance and celebration of life. And before you, the collecting card, concentrated and focused energy. So let's start with your card. And for you, my left pile people, this is a really beautiful reading. And it also feels like there are ways you have been inhibiting yourself and kind of blocking your own progression forward. Like this card in particular, let's start from where you came from, the dance card, dance and celebration of life. Lately, it's possible it hasn't felt like much of a celebration for you. It might have been hard to get outside, to move around, to feel this kind of vibrant fire energy. So let's see where for this new moon, you're being asked to be in more integration. And this card, coming home to the heart, is really about centering within yourself and not being distracted by all of the shiny objects and everything the outside world may be telling you. Everything you need is within you. And so we see here we have the Daibutsu with the 7 chakras all aligned and spinning in balance. And this card is just basically asking you to take a minute a day, maybe more if you have a meditation practice, or and just really take a deep breath into your belly for 1 minute a day and really center yourself and really connect with yourself. And you may find it's emotional. You may find a lot of stuff comes up for you. Maybe you don't want to feel those things. Just let it move. Let it flow. Connect with yourself, and you will find that's the place where you can root yourself and move from a deeper centeredness, and truly all the answers are within you. So that's the integration card, working on getting all of your chakras in balance, not just operating maybe from your power chakra or maybe from your throat chakra. Some of you might just be speaking and not really connecting to all of the different parts of you. And then where you're moving to this beautiful water card, collecting concentrated and focused energy. Again, we see a figure seated in meditation in front of a body of water, and the stars and the heavens above are really communicating, and nature is renewing and sharing its bountiful energy with you. And this is another way to connect with yourself, is by connecting with nature. And the water cards really deal with our emotions and our fluidity, our connectedness to all of humanity and to all living and inanimate objects, and understanding that at a really atomic level, we're all just energy spinning around. And so knowing that physical form is temporary and that things move and change, which is the wisdom and the flow of life, this will help you to center yourself, center into your spirit through the physical body, and that will allow you the guidance on where to go and make yourself happy. It's a beautiful reading from my left pile, folks. That's really great. Thank you for being here and listening, and we'll move on to the middle pile next. So again, just tuning into all of you who chose the middle pile. And your card, middle pile people, for this new moon is the retreat card, Chang'e, accompanied by the jade rabbit. And behind you, we have spirit guides, group connection and communication. And before you, we have autumn, the season of metal. So middle pile, we're seeing this retreat card, Chang'e, who's the Chinese moon goddess, and the jade rabbit who accompanies her, beating out the elixir of life. In the background is the crystal palace where she lives on the moon. And so this is a card similar to the love card reading. This card is asking you to take a retreat. It can be metaphorically, or it can be an actual retreat. That might be great too. But even if it's just a retreat to your bathtub where you spend some relaxation time alone, this is really important for you to recharge and reconnect with what's important. Behind you, this also has a little bit of an escape quality to it. And I'm getting with these two cards that middle card people, you may not be so willing or so open to taking that time, or to, you may have too many demands in the physical world. You feel like you don't have space, or you're worried that if you take the space to open up to your inner wisdom, that a flood of information may come through that you just can't deal with right now. But, the longer you stuff those things, the more they're gonna want to come out. So it is helpful just to schedule some time for yourself, for you time, and really commit to that and own that and allow that. And when you check in and see, you may know, oh, this is really what my soul wants. This is what my soul needs. Behind you, we have the spirit guide card. I like to call this the social media card or the internet card, group communication and connection. And we have the rat zodiac here with the beautiful full moon. And it's really about these networks of communication that especially happen nowadays. Things are very speedy. And communication can be, in this case, the wires could have gotten crossed and the messages may not have come through as they were intended. So it's very rapid communication, but it's also can be potentially unclear or maybe misinterpreted. So knowing that that may be what's happening, you're being asked to like really root into your own information, into your own deepest self, and really learning to have this dialogue internally and trusting your wisdom and your guidance. And then we're coming up for you, middle pile people, in this new moon cycle coming up for you is the season of metal, which is autumn. And it's just this great time for you to clear away. Just let those dead leaves fall. Let everything that's old be like a fertilizer. Like really acknowledge where you've come from and really be grateful for those leaves that did shoot out either last year or in the previous decade, previous lifetimes. That's all fertilizer for where you are going next. So this season's really about letting go, letting those leaves fall that are no longer needed, and they become this beautiful bed of fertilizer on the forest floor. And the light of the path coming through becomes much clearer as you allow the old stuff to die out and to release that. It makes room for new things to come. So that is the reading for the middle pile. Thank you again, middle pile people, for joining us here at Inner Light Moon Oracle. I'm Elizabeth, and we'll move on to the final pile, which is our right pile, folks. Okay, for my right pile, people who are joining us, your card is a Kuan Yin Compassion and Forgiveness card. And behind you, we have the Essence of Wood card. And before you, we have Intention, Deliberate Commitment. So we have this Major Arcana card. Kuan Yin refers to temperance in the traditional tarot. And compassion and forgiveness is up for you in this new moon in Sagittarius, my right pile people. How she has this vase with the water flowing. That's what forgiveness can do for you. When flow can happen when you open up your heart and allow yourself to release any grudges, resentments, anything you're harboring, bitterness. It's just poisoning yourself. So make some space for yourself to just let go, and maybe set up some healthy boundaries so you don't permit this things, people, energies to, it's a shift in your perspective. It's a shift in your own way of handling things that have hurt you in the past. You can, not in a guarded way, but just in a rooted way, be like, that's not who I am. That's not what I want to allow in my life. And I forgive you for teaching me. I forgive you and thank you for helping me learn those lessons about how to be more true for myself, to me. And in the past, like coming up to this, we have a beginning card. It's the Essence of Wood. So it's really this wood is a new energy, new beginnings. Something really fresh may have started for you recently, and it doesn't look like it went the right way. Looks like maybe it was a lot of excitement, a lot of kind of stuff coming up, but maybe not the right path for you. So to allow moving into this fire card, which is having a clear intention and then having deliberate commitment about where you're going. So getting clear on your intention is really going to be important for you, and holding it in your heart and feeling it as, okay, this is really what I want. This is really the direction I need to go. This is important to me, and I have the energy to sustain and continue up the stairs to the temple where your direction or goal is. So this card is really about learning and knowing where you're going and understanding that there are steps, that you need to go step by step. You can't just fly up here. You have to just be deliberate and be committed and take a step. And maybe it's a wrong step, but you adjust and you continue along your path. And as long as you hold your goal, you're in front of you, and as long as you continue to take small steps towards your goal, that you'll arrive there. And the goal can be metaphoric. It can be like a personal journey of a way of being, something new, especially in this new moon for you, my right pile people. It's a really great time to start fresh and release, like, I'm not going to be like that anymore. I'm going to make some changes in how I speak and how I communicate in the decision making, and knowing that there's like a new way for you, and allowing that new approach to come through, and that will give you the drive and the energy to get up the mountain. And remember, you always have Kuan Yin, who has your back, the goddess of mercy and forgiveness. And just, she's really a bodhisattva who has been around this energy, supporting and sending a lot of love to us in our human bodies and our human struggles. So that is the new moon in Sagittarius reading for everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you enjoy the Inner Light Moon Oracle, we have a guidebook, and we have this 52 card deck, so you can learn to read these cards on your own and help connect you with your own inner wisdom. If you're interested, links in the bio, and many new moon blessings to all of you. Take good care, everyone. Stay warm and healthy, and happy Thanksgiving.